Welcome to a new fragrance review. Today we're gonna try Modern Gentleman by Joseph Abboud. So I'm gonna say the name in a really French way, though I believe it's Joseph Abboud, or might even be pronounced differently in real, but anyway. So here is what is the bottle like. I don't have the box, I only have the bottle. It was lended to me so I can do the review. And there's nothing special, it's just like normal round bottle. There's the logo of the company on top on a really cheap plastic. Well, not really cheap, but on a cheap plastic. It's hard to show you, but there's like the brand logo and some little info for that and stuff like that. Oh no, it's an eau de parfum, sorry. The cap is not cheap. It's like a normal cap, but it, like from the outside, it doesn't look like nice or anything. And also the atomizer is normal, nothing crazy, not bad either. So let's try the smell. So when I'm picking the smell, there's sweet and fresh at the same time. Reminds me a lot of Legend Spirit by Montblanc. I would say it reminds me Legend Spirit by Montblanc that would that be mixed a little bit with Sauvage, with just a couple drops of Sauvage, and also just like a couple milliliter of Bleu de Chanel. This is definitely a fragrance that was made by a company that wanted to make something that smells good. They just didn't know which direction to go, so they kind of took the same. And even though that seems bad, I think it smells good. Picking up a lot of citrus, and like on paper. I'm getting some freshness. It's hard to say if it's mint or sage because it's just the freshness that I'm picking up and not really the note. There's definitely some aquatic, like aroma chemical that is used that usually would make an aquatic note, but it's not like super intense there. Also, I would say there's probably ambroxan. Picking up some ginger. I'm picking up some geranium also. And I'm picking up something really, really far in the background that has some spiciness. When I look at the note, I see that there's cashmere in the note. So it might be cashmere in that, yeah, I think it's cashmere that I'm smelling. Though might be like also mixed with vetiver and suede that kind of give it a bit of a different twist. So that might be why I have trouble to like pick it up as cashmere. If you don't know what cashmere is, if there's a note of cashmere wood in the base notes, that's cashmere. If there's a note of Sichuan pepper in the top note, that's cashmere. So if you smell Sauvage, it's not like just cashmere, but like you know what it smells. That's about it. On my skin, what I'm picking up, there's in the top note a lot of citrus peel, a lot of pear, a lot of sage, and a lot of peppermint. But what really makes like the strongest notes is really ginger, the cashmere, and the ambroxan. In the heart notes, there's a lot of ginger and a lot of cashmere still, and at that point there's also a bunch of geranium and a little bit of suede, and in the base there's some cashmere and some musk. In the note breakdown, I see it's written cashmere musk. I don't know if they didn't want it to call it cashmere or if it's like there's a comma that's missing somewhere, but for me there is some musk in it. Projection was average, little bubble around me, people were able to pick it up, and longevity was also average, like 3 to 6 hours. For the complete note breakdown, top notes are citrus peel, pear, clary sage, and peppermint. Heart notes are geranium, ginger, and suede. And the base are cashmere, musk, and vetiver. Again, I'm not sure if it's cashmere, musk, and vetiver or cashmere, musk, and vetiver, but for me there's both cashmere and musk are the notes in the website. So where I would see this fragrance? And I would say it's pretty much like a hybrid of all those fragrances that I said. I don't think it will be a good business fragrance. Super soft, inoffensive, flirty. I mean, if you want to have a deal, you look strong or anything, you shouldn't really wear that. You look somewhat elegant. You know, it's called Modern Gentleman, so I think it kind of worked. A bit like Bleu de Chanel. A lot of people pull it off as business fragrance, even if it's not like really good one. So you could pull it off. Also, probably will be worse than Bleu Chanel, but you could pull it off. It's not that type of fragrance. As a dating fragrance, I think it will be really good. For me, the idea of like what it means for them, a modern gentleman, because at Joseph Abboud, they make men's clothing and they make mostly suits. There are also other stuff like polo, shorts, whatever, more like casual clothes. And for me, it's more like what a modern gentleman is. There's the classic gentleman that wears a suit and the modern gentleman that just wear like chinos and polo and just casual like that. I think it's what it means for them, at least. I think that's what they mean by a modern gentleman. Modern to the opposite of classic in this way. Yeah, it would be a great dating fragrance. It smells nice. It's probably something that could complement, smells like true fragrance that does, so it should bring compliments. It's like, I couldn't call it unique, but it's a unique blend of true fragrance that already exists. And the summer winter spectrum, I would put it more in the middle, maybe more toward winter a little bit, because it does smell synthetic. That, that super synthetic smell, sweet synthetic smell that's in Legend Spirit is the most dominant thing in the fragrance. This is what it smells the most. So in summer it will be really cloying easily, though like projection is average. It's not like if it would be something crazy already. So you could pull it off with fewer sprays. In winter, the projection is not crazy enough to go through the cold. It's really more like in between. In my personal opinion, personal taste, I would say it's more of a spring fragrance, but it's really up to you. And as an everyday fragrance, I think it's actually not a good everyday fragrance. I would say that the type of fragrance would work well, more especially for someone that's a bit younger because of its sweet side, but it's something nice that can attract compliment, that's not like too intense. It smells good. The only bad thing about the fragrance, it doesn't last a whole day. It's just annoying to have a fragrance that you want to last a whole day, not to last a whole day. But maybe if you're someone that's spraying your clothes, could make it work, and especially that it's a Parfum, probably it's really weak and they had to make it more concentrated. No, for the type of fragrance it is, it's not so bad. It's really a fresh fragrance with a lot of sweetness, but still wouldn't be good as an everyday fragrance for that, even though I would like barely, but I would put it as a type of fragrance that fits in that category. Now, when I think about it, I think it's actually a good fragrance. It's not something I would wear, something I really enjoy wearing. Also, I already have Legend Spirit that I never wear, and Sealed Summer also that I never wear. I really think they smell amazing, those fragrances, but I never wear them because I just have other stuff that I'm picking up. So I think it's a good fragrance. It's just like too much into like freshness and not enough into that like nice sweetness that there is. But also, like, if you're watching this and you know that I really love old school fragrance like One Man Show, that line, Coram, stuff like that. And if you're someone that really love those type of fragrance, I also love maybe leather fragrance, as I do, and you hate sweet fragrance, you're probably gonna hate this fragrance too. But if you're someone that just wants something nice, versatile, clean, a bit sweet, not necessarily unique, but still something that's not exactly what other people are smelling, could be good. I think it's a nice fragrance, not quite my style. Don't think it's original, but I think they still did a good job making the blend. So, hope you enjoyed the video. If it's the case, well, like and share. If you tried fragrance by Joseph Abboud, right now they have 4 fragrance in the market, and I think like they also have 3 fragrance or Fragrantica that are not sold right now. If you tried them, tell me which one you enjoyed, which one you tried, how it was. So, thanks for watching, and see you soon.